Hello, good evening. Welcome to The Big Picture. I'm Beth.
And I'm John.
We hope that you're having a good Wednesday. Did something great for Wealth Wednesday. John and I have something cool that we're setting up for somebody who really needs a little cheering up right now. So that's what we did with a little extra in there. And yeah, guys, it doesn't even have to have anything in it. As long as you spread some type of positivity today and pay it forward, just make somebody feel good about themselves. That's pretty much what it's all about. So we hope that you did that. But anyway, like the title said to this, are you the victim or are you the victor? We listen to Rob Dial all the time, his podcast. We talk about it all the time. He was talking about today how he had been laid off from his job just a few weeks, well, probably was more than a few weeks ago because
we started at the beginning of his podcast, so I'm somewhere into 2017.
Yeah, like it's years ago now, but...
He was talking about doing his first Facebook Live ever.
Yeah.
With that, and explaining it word for word on what it does and how it works. And
I just like to start things from the beginning, guys. So I want
get the full story.
Yes. But anyway, he had been laid off from his job, and he had lost a whole lot of pay by doing this, and... You know, he took his 5 minutes to be mad and to let it out, and that's totally okay. That's what you need to do. But then when he was done, he had a decision to make. Like, his job had offered him either a severance pay or to go do a different job and make a whole lot less money. So, ultimately, he ended up taking, he quit the job. He knew that it was his sign that he was better, there's bigger, better things out there that he needed to do. But... he asked himself, am I going to take this as being the victim or am I going to be the victor? Like, just because I was dealt a crappy hand, am I going to let it, bring me down and continue to dwell on it? Or am I going to rise from this and learn from it and become a better person from it? And he decided to be the better person. And, he's starting his whole new journey and doing all these other things with his business. And it's just so many people, I feel like, they are dealt a bad hand and they just feel like, that's it. Like, oh, woe was me. No, guys, everybody gets dealt crappy hands and everybody has to go through bad things in life, whether we want to or whether or not. It's going to happen. We learn from our mistakes, we grow from them, and you move on. So always try to be the victor. Don't be the victim. It's not cool. Like, learn from it and be a better person.
Doesn't mean you can't be sad about things.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Try 5 minutes and move on.
No, we have this
easier said than done, trust me.
It is.
Most things that we talk about are easier said than done, but if you strive towards it, eventually it all falls into place.
Miley, we were preaching this to Miley the other night. She was telling us, something that had happened at school and it irritated her and she was going on about it. And it's like, honey, it's done. It's over with. Like, whatever happened, it happened. You can't change it. You being mad about it is not going to change the fact of what happened. It's just going to make you more mad the rest of the night. So, that's it. Like, who cares? Like, move on.
Move on.
Like, nobody, you weren't hurt. You're okay. You're fine. It's okay. And it's hard to preach that to her because I don't think she understands it. And it's hard for us to practice it ourselves, guys. Like, this is a big thing for us. We're working really hard to be better people and, to not let these little things bother us. So...
Every day is a struggle.
We're not perfect, but we're definitely working hard towards doing that. And I know he wanted to talk about something we'd already talked about once, but it's really good.
We talked about it before, but it definitely ties into everything that Beth just said. Mindset and being the victor. Two twins were raised by an alcoholic father, and later on in life they were being interviewed. One of the twins was an alcoholic. When the interviewer asked him, why are you an alcoholic? His response was, because my father was an alcoholic. His twin brother that was raised in the same house, same parents, same alcoholic father, was a successful CEO, and when the interviewer asked him why he was not an alcoholic, his response was, because my father was an alcoholic. And it's just so powerful. Raised in the same house, same father, his mindset was, holy crap, that ain't gonna be me. I'm not going down that road. His brother had a different mindset of, whatever. That's what Dad did. I guess that's what I'm gonna do. No.
Guys, I've talked about my childhood, and I'm here to tell you, living the childhood that I did and seeing addiction and seeing the different things that I saw, I wanted nothing more than to be away from that and never have to deal with that again. I watched other people in my past that watched the same thing growing up, and they took the wrong road, and it's sad because it results to they feel like, well, that's what I was shown my whole life, that's what I have to do. And that's not it, guys. Like, we are in control of our lives. We are the only ones that can make the best decisions for ourselves and lead ourselves in the right direction. So your past does not define you.
No.
But
and if you can, they say, you learn by your own failures. You can also learn by others' failures.
oh,
You see them fail at life, and well, I don't want to do that. I don't want that to be me, and you take a different path.
yeah, that's for sure. I know we went into some deep stuff right there, so we'll bring it back. But anyway, guys, we hope that you have a good Wednesday. We are going to go spend some time with the kiddos because it's Wednesday dance night. By the time we get home, it's dinner, leave, get back, and here we are. So
we do have, if you have a free minute, private message one of us. We do have an address for somebody. Just some cards, words of encouragement.
anonymous cards, yeah.
Anonymous cards.
No names in them. It's just nice.
Just pass on the kindness. It's much needed, and
it takes. You can go to the dollar store and get a card for 50 cents. If you don't have the money for the card, I will buy you a card. I'll get it to you. But
and that's also Wealth Wednesday isn't about the money. That
No.
50-cent card is worth more than 50 cents. Let me tell you.
the smile it's going to bring to the person's face who's really in need of some cheering up right now. I wish I was there to see it on the other end because this is our second time doing it now. But I know that just seeing from the posts that it really had an impact, and I'm excited to be doing it again. So guys, we hope that you have a good rest of your night. We will see you on here tomorrow, and keep on keeping on.
Keeping on.